back on the Parkland podcast, and we're going to continue our coverage for the St. Francis County Commissioner District 2 race. And we're joined now by Michael Barton. Michael,
thank you.
Good to meet you. Thanks
Very
so much
nice
for
to meet you,
joining us.
Jason. So nice to be here with you.
Well, I guess first off, tell us a little bit about yourself and your experiences that ultimately have led you to run for this position.
Well, sure. I love this area. I'm from this area. I didn't live here for a long time, but I came back home in 2015 to pastor the church when my dad was stepping down after some health issues. I was raised in the big town of River Mines. If you remember where that was, it was incorporated into Park Hills back then. I went to Central High School until my sophomore year when I was switched to by my grandparents to Christian education. The plan was I was going to go right into seminary, but that didn't happen. But I eventually did go back. Right now I'm on the Bismarck Chamber of Commerce. I have an elected position on the Bismarck School Board, and I also pastor the Bismarck Assembly of God along with my wonderful wife, Tara.
You've got a pretty full plate there. What made you decide I want to take on the role of Associate Commissioner?
Well, I'm always looking for a place where I can be helpful. And there was a local group of businessmen and women, Christian businessmen and women, who had approached me about some issues that they saw in the county. Our county does have some issues, and I do not lay that at the doorstep of one man. I do believe that sometimes we can be in a position for too long. Elected positions are not positions that were ever meant to be lifelong careers. They're meant to be for service for a period, and then we move on and let somebody with new ideas come in. And so basically I saw a need, and I'm trying to fulfill that need.
How has school board experience prepared you for what could be down the road for you if the vote
Sure.
is yes?
In a lot of ways, actually, dealing with tax dollars, tax abatements, we're dealing with one of those right now. The school board race was like this race on a much smaller scale just there in town, so it prepared me for the door knocking and the grueling campaign schedule that we've been keeping. But I got a lot of insight into municipal government, also through the chamber. In Bismarck, we all just kind of work together. It's a small community, so it's been instrumental in kind of igniting that desire in me to be in civic service and to try to provide help where I can. And when I'm asked to help, I always want to be there to do what I can, if I can do anything at all.
Now you talked about some issues that you think need to be addressed. What are some of those issues?
Some of the things we'd like to do, I don't think we can talk about anything in this county until we talk about the drug problem. One of the things that is closest and dearest to my heart is, well, I'll just be honest, I have two brothers today who are in graves because of drugs that they bought in this county, that were carried in this county, manufactured in this county, and taken in this county. And I want to work closely with the sheriff, whoever he is at that point. We want to form a civilian law enforcement task force across every town. We want to help the local municipalities, local cities to be able to enforce their codes on derelict properties, because that lowers property values, raises crime, and we will never get businesses to invest here until we lower that crime. We're kind of known as a drug county. I hate to say that because I love this county, and I hate to see what it has become. Another thing that's important to us that we're going to try to get past, if I can sell it to the other two members of the commission and I can sell it to the people, is we would like to remove the personal property tax on people who are of retirement age on fixed incomes. I don't think it's fair that you're still paying taxes on a house that you've owned for 50 years and paid for 50 years. And one thing my grandma always said to me when my grandpa died and she was on a very fixed income, she goes, I've owned this house forever, but it's not really mine, because at any point, if I miss one payment, they can come and take it away, and I just don't feel like that's fair. So that's one of the things that we would like to do. And tax and spend is not a policy that I adhere to. I think taxes should be low. I think that we can cut a lot of government spending. I think if we can open up the jail, our county jail, to the federal system, we'll get a lot more money in there and possibly can pull some of those funds in other places and help lower taxes, because I don't know if you put gas in your car lately or if you've been to the grocery store, you can see people are hurting, and it's the people in our area, the middle class people in rural America, who are hurting the worst. And I want to try to find ways at a local level that we can keep their money in their pockets.
How do we find out more about your campaign?
You can go to my Facebook page. I'm a completely self-funded campaign. 99% self-funded. I've had some people who were adamant about donating, but if you go to our Facebook page, you can find all of our information on there, all of our policies on there, and the best way to find out what I'm going to do is vote for me on August 6th and just watch me go.
There you go. They can always come to church this weekend.
And they could come to church this weekend. We'd welcome them with open arms. You can also listen to me on 99.5 on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
Great.
All right. God bless you all. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you.
It's been an honor to meet you all.
All right.
Thank you so
Michael
much.
Barton, he is running for District 2 Commissioner in St. Francis County.
Thank you.